Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back again with another live stream. And today, Arsenal Football Club have absolutely destroyed and emptied Bramall Lane today after playing Sheffield United away from home, winning 6-0. Bramall Lane has been cleared out due to a fire evacuation from Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal have destroyed Sheffield United 6-0 away from home, keeping another clean sheet on the road, and the Gunners go soaring in the Premier League yet again with increasing our goal difference against Manchester City. Arsenal now have 45 points goal difference, and Man City have 35. Liverpool have 39 goal difference, and Arsenal remain in third, 1 point short of Man City. Guys, what a phenomenal performance. Today's game was electrifying, incredible, fluid football from the passing to the attack, solid, solidified defense. No one put a foot wrong in today's performance, and that's something big up. We didn't put a foot wrong in today's performance. Arteta got it spot on. Same lineup as Newcastle, and Arsenal win 6-0 at Bramall Lane, comfortably soaring through like a training session with goals from Martin Odegaard, an own goal with an assist by Bukayo Saka. FPL gave it as a Bukayo Saka assist. Then Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz with a goal and assist. I think it was the best goal out of the six. Declan Rice and Ben White with his left foot goal to finish off the score sheet today. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hi, Hugo. Thank you for tuning in. He says 10-10 for every player today. Sports Hit says Saka didn't score, though. Guys, Arsenal played top-class football, 100%. Arsenal were phenomenal today. Let's get straight into the video. Hi, Luca. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get straight into the video. I'm going to be reacting to this game, sharing my thoughts, and doing my player ratings for the game today. Also, speaking of players who are still injured and players who made their way back from injury on the bench today, getting game time, Thomas Partey and Gabriel Jesus. Let's get straight into the video, shall we? Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. Sports Hit, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, whether you're watching on Twitter or watching directly on my YouTube channel. If you are watching on Twitter, hop on over, please, to my YouTube channel. It's called Miss Melina. I do Arsenal tactical breakdowns, match reactions, and watch-alongs. Watch-alongs, sometimes I do it with friends, and some reactions I do have full panel as well sometimes. Most of the time, it's just me. I prefer to do it on my own. Guys, what an incredible performance today. Arsenal have won 6-0 away from home at Sheffield United, but there are some concerns in this game. Martinelli limps off as Arsenal were 6 goals on top. He was even nearly carried almost down the stairs of Bramall Lane Stadium. It's not looking good. I think it looks like an ankle injury, but I don't want to make any speculations. I really hope he'll be okay and that it's not a serious injury. Arteta did sum him off when that happened, and and in today's performance, Jesus and Partey came on, so it was nice to see them get game time as well. Today, Arsenal broke records. They became the first side in English league history to win 3 straight away games by a margin of 5 or more goals. Sheffield United also broke a record today, but obviously the wrong records. Sheffield United today became the first side in English league history to lose 3 straight home games by more than 5 goals or more. So it was terrible for Chris Wilder and Sheffield United. They're really struggling at home. They've lost 5-0 to Burnley, for example, and now a thumping 6-0 from the Gunners. Um, Arsenal have been on fire away from home. 5 separate goal scorers. Arteta's best run in a while away from home. 3 away games on the bounce. We're winning more than 5 goals. It's incredible to increase our goal difference, especially considering the fact that we still have to go to Etihad and Old Trafford Stadium. I'm not too worried about going to Old Trafford, but the Etihad is a bit concerning. You do want to up your goal difference whenever you can, and these are the type of games you want to take advantage of and capitalize on. Whereas games against City, it might be a closer game, a closer result, perhaps. And you want to capitalize on moments where you can increase your goal difference compared to the rivals that you are competing against for this league title, whether it's the likes of Liverpool or Man City. Maliha, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for tuning into the preview we did yesterday for this game on Moss Sports World. Shout out to Moss in the chat. Really enjoyed the watch long. And I enjoyed the performance today. Some things I do want to mention is today's lineup was similar to Newcastle, except Thomas Partey made it on the bench and Jesus made it on the bench. The lineup was Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kiwior, Declan Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, Saka, Nelly, and Havertz. Then, I don't know, this is the only thing I was a bit upset about, but I guess I could understand. I thought Smith Rowe could get some game time, get some minutes under his belt, but we brought on Jesus, Partey, Trossard, and Cedric. It was a really incredible performance. Mind you, we were so electric. It reminded me of last season, the way we were ruthless, relentless, and from the passing, how quick we were to our passes, first to every cross. We were so involved, and I think from the attack to the defense, like I mentioned earlier, the connection between Raya and the players in front of him defensively, we were solid. If you saw the pass range today for Martin Odegaard, who is my man of the match for the Sheffield United game today, he completed 84 passes today, and he was everywhere he needed to be in the right areas at the right time. Odegaard is such a phenomenal player and one of the best attacking center mids in the Premier League. And he's never going to get the credit like another attacking center mid of his caliber or more because he plays for Arsenal, and everyone all of a sudden when it's Arsenal, they're not rated or they're not world class or they don't have the potential to be world class. Like for example, for Saka and the Foden debates. I think Saka and Foden are equally great players, individually have their own talents, but to say Saka is not world class, like what Rio Ferdinand's comments are, it's a bit skeptical, and it seems like Saka would never get his flowers or credits even through international duty, but that's a whole different conversation. Chris Wilder's side offered no resistance. They had 0 shots on target, and Arsenal had 10. Sheffield United had 1 shot blocked, and Arsenal had 7. And listen to this: Arsenal had 81% possession and 892 passes today. And I think 7 corners to Sheffield United's 0. By the way, Declan Rice is a great asset to have in Fantasy Premier League. He's nailed on corners, as you can see, and he's a cheap asset on Fantasy. I think he's only about 5.6 million, if I'm not mistaken, around 5 to 6 million, just to be safe about it. That's a great asset to have in FPL-wise. Guys, I was really disappointed today. Not with the results. I'm really happy with the results. 6-0 away from home. Keeping a clean sheet is massive for David Raya and for this Arsenal team. But what I was upset about was I decided to captain Bukayo Saka in my fantasy team because I was nervous Haaland would blank or not perform, and I wanted to back my team. Arteta, and I understand he takes off Saka because there's no reason to risk Saka when we're 5-0 up. But a lot of people captain Saka, but at least he got 2 assists. It could have been worse. But it seems like Arteta doesn't like the game of FPL, so we got screwed over there. With that being said, guys, like today's performance shows that this Arsenal team is no pushover. Even after we scored 5 goals in the first half, they didn't park the bus and they didn't go back into like third gear. We still tried to continue to score more goals. We're still on target, shots on target, and we showed that Jesus even wanted in on the fun. As soon as he got subbed on, he looked lively. Havertz was phenomenal today. Havertz's goal today was my favorite out of the 6. He was phenomenal. He was involved in a goal and assist today. And even for the Ben White goal, he set up perfectly for that shot. So the only criticism I had today was I just wish that Smith Rowe would have got game time and minutes. I don't understand the need to play Cedric Suarez. I understand Cedric is a signing we cannot seem to get rid of until the summertime when he's out of contract. But we should give players like Smith Rowe an opportunity, especially in these kind of games. If he's fit enough to make the bench, he's fit enough to be on that team. So that was my only criticism of this game. Arsenal got the job done, demolition style of Chris Wilder's side, 6-0 away from home, and we put them in misery today. Phenomenal performance. I don't have any complaints, but personally, my man of the match is no other than Martin Odegaard. I think Martin Odegaard was influential in setting us up today. He was everywhere he needed to be and more. He set the tone of this game. An early goal in this game, setting us up. And he was so good leadership-wise on the pitch. And of course, goal and assist by Havertz, goal and even Bukayo Saka with 2 assists if you're going to count the own goal. Today's game, are from our attack to our midfield, I think nobody gets less than a 7 out of 10, if I'm being honest. The only concerns I have is for Thomas Partey and Cedric. Out of the substitutions that came on later in the game, Fabio Vieira was subbed on, Thomas Partey was subbed on, Gabriel Jesus, and Cedric Suarez. Thomas Partey and Cedric Suarez, out of that bunch, they look like the poor apples in the bunch. But I'm going to be understanding because Thomas Partey is just coming back on the pitch, touching pitch after a long time injured. So it's probably going to take him some time to get back into the game. Hi, Taib. It's probably going to take him some time to grow back into the game easily. I felt like Thomas Partey today had several misplaced passes, and Cedric as well kept giving the ball away. And that's not what we should be doing. I was nervous we would concede. Typical Arsenal DNA to, when you're 6-0 up, to give a goal away. And we have to cut those mistakes out. Today's performance, we kept a clean sheet, and it's credits given when and where it's due. We were phenomenal today. Ben White on his weaker left foot to score a goal like that with that strike, he was incredible. An 8 out of 10 for me. Raya today, 7 out of 10, didn't have much work to do. He could have took a nap in front of goal and we still would have been soaring high. William Saliba, 7.5 out of 10, along with Gabriel. No issue, no complaints from our defensive back line. They cleared whenever it mattered. And Sheffield United didn't really look like they had any chance against us. Kiwior is someone I want to mention. Kiwior is someone that's really improved and showing that he's improving and building his confidence. Throughout each game, I've seen Kiwior. He's developed more physicality-wise, but also shows how much more confident he is on and off the ball with his passes and with his footballing IQ in terms of his decision-making skills. I hope Kiwior continues to do that, and he's so settled in the role now. Now he's trying to deliver no-look assists, and he's showing that he's developed his confidence and comfortability in that role. Declan Rice, another signing that I'm saying has been Mr. Consistent. He was so involved in the playmaking of the game today. He even got on the score sheet and found the back of the net. Yet again, another performance where he didn't put a foot wrong. He's been very vocal on and off the pitch. And in my eyes, a future captain. No disrespect to Martin Odegaard, a quality player and a quality leader. But you see the characteristics and significant level of quality Declan Rice brings into this team. It's a different caliber type of signing compared to the likes of Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, for example. Jorginho, very good passing ability. One of the goals today, his pass was incredible around the corner. In the first goal, even he had a neat pass. He was really good today. Again, his recent performances has shown his ability, and I hope he continues to deliver well. Even in that Porto game, he brings experience from the Champions League. Odegaard's my man of the match. I am going to give him a 9 out of 10 today. I think Odegaard was absolutely phenomenal and stood out from the rest of the players today. And that's not any taking away anything from our attack or our midfield. I just think Odegaard was heavily involved today, and I enjoyed seeing his efforts. And you saw his passing range. He was everywhere he needed to be at the right time. Kai Havertz, 8.5 out of 10 for me. He was phenomenal. Hi, Gunnar Matters. Thank you for tuning in. Kai Havertz, a player that's been heavily criticized by Arsenal fans week in and week out. He's getting goals and assists and breaking the silence and starting to prove certain Arsenal fans wrong. I just hope he continues to do well, and I'm really happy with him. And the goal he scored today was really incredible to see. He took his shot really nicely, and it was great to see his name on the score sheet today. Martinelli, a 7 out of 10 for me. It's a shame he got subbed off midway through. It looks like he took a knock to his ankle, but as I mentioned earlier, stay tuned to social media, specifically Twitter, for a news update on Martinelli. We don't know the extent of his injury or how serious it may be. I hope it's nothing too serious, but he did get almost carried off from the two staff members had to kind of hold his hands and hold his arms while he was going down the stairs. I just hope it's not a serious injury. And I hope he'll be all right. We'll see in the Brentford game this weekend if he'll play. Mind you guys, Brentford have a lot of injuries, notably Pinnock and Ben Mee. I think Ben Mee has a knee-related or ankle-related injury. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's one of those. And Pinnock is also injured. Arsenal also gave player of the match to Odegaard. So my player of the match is Odegaard. But before I go on in terms of what to look forward to on my channel this week, guys, I do want to say, let me know your player of the match for today's game. Was he captain at West Ham as well? Yeah, so I know he's England captain. I don't know for West Ham if he was captain. I think so. I think he did. He did captain West Ham before. Hi, Gunnar Matters. He says, I'm hoping to get you on our channel, Cannon Fodder and Gunnar Matters. I did speak to Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you very much. I would be more than happy to join. Bargab, welcome to the channel. What's up, Bargab? 6-0 on the road.
I'm so happy. You know?
And Bargab, you're wearing Havertz's numbers.
Yep.
Bargab, your boy, yet again, silencing the haters. Goal and assist today, by the way. And so clinical in terms of the finishing for that goal, Bargab. He was electric. And equally, if I'm being honest, some people can argue his contestation, his name for player of the match. Today, he was electrifying. He was very good. And he's building up confidence into the squad, integrating with the players. And I hope to see more of him, moving more forward as a midfielder. He's almost starting to go more forward as a midfielder, like how Xhaka used to be for Arsenal. And I like to see him coming out of his shell more.
Hey, Mel. I know you love Xhaka, right? he matched. I do love Jack a lot. He
No
matched.
one can replace him, in my opinion.
I know. I get it. I get it. Like Havertz is like a acquired taste.
Yeah, I think they're two very different players, Bargav. I think I still like. I guess maybe it's my bias that I really hope Xhaka wins the league with Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
He's been so good, and I think he wasn't respected by a lot of Arsenal fans. So I really hope he wins a trophy there and stops Harry Kane from winning with Bayern Munich.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Tony Claude
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah,
Tony,
big up Tony.
I'm very sorry I couldn't join your stream. I was live with Moss. I promised him I would go on his watch along. So I'm sorry, Tony. Next time I will definitely join your stream. Thank you for joining, Tony. I did shout you out on Moss Sports World. I told people to check your channel out, your stream. Bargav, thanks for joining.
Yeah, I would do this for. I gotta do this for Moss. Val. He was brilliant today. Odegaard was brilliant today. Like I mean, he was brilliant today.
Moss, I can't believe Bargav is giving Odegaard praise. I don't know if he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, like no sarcasm. Like he was in the right spots. He played. He was an absolute 10 today.
Tony Claude, big up Tony.
Absolute respect.
Hopefully, be able to meet you sometime in real life would be great. Guys, it's been a pleasure doing this stream. Bargav, I want to ask your thoughts of the game today. More importantly, who was your man of the match other than Kai Havertz if you had to pick someone for today's 6-0 away win to Sheffield United?
Yeah, like
on the road.
The way it was like the only negative was like a Martinelli injury.
Yeah.
Everybody else, like you can put like everybody else out there and be like,
Charlie.
Yeah, smash.
Someone in my chat mentioned earlier that Saka may have gone off injured too. I don't know if Saka was an injury, but Martinelli, you saw him limping and the two staff members kind of carrying him down the stairs. I hope he'll be able to play the Brentford game, but if he's not fully fit, then I wouldn't play him. Also, I forgot to mention today that Tomiyasu and Zinchenko did not travel with the squad. They're not ready yet, and they're not fully fit. So maybe they'll play the Porto game. I'm not sure yet, but stay tuned for exclusive lineup news. Hopefully, I'll see the team. Charlie says, I'm driving to Wembley as I'm passing by. Big up, great win, Mel. Yeah, we were phenomenal today. We were electric.
We were great.
Bargav, hi, Ryan. Bargav, it reminded me of last season, how fluid we were in attack. We were so good, Bargav. I don't think anyone put a foot wrong. My only concerns was I hope that I hope to see Smith Rowe get some game time against Brentford. I don't know why that's like seems like a big ask. I mean, if he's able to make the bench, he should be able to come on, get some minutes, even like Reece Nelson.
Yeah, but I'm so happy.
Said he's passing Bournemouth Stadium.
Yeah, that first half, like how
can you like? Comment from Maliha Bargav. I asked you to say who's your player of the match apart from Havertz, and Bargav went silent.
No, the reason I say it is like it was a team effort today. Like I don't want I really don't want to like be like we were clinical.
But Bargav, there was some individual brilliance like Odegaard.
Yeah, like the white goal was great. The white goal was nice. Yeah.
Left foot from Ben White. People said Ben White doesn't have a left foot goal strike, and he proved them wrong. Look, his left foot.
But do you run the game or not? Like I mean, some people run the game.
So good.
Yeah.
And Arteta today, if we have to give Arteta a rating, Arteta got it spot on.
Yeah, 10.
Go there
he has a 10 today.
Home,
he has a 10 today.
To go there away from home and absolutely destroy teams and empty another stadium before full time speaks volumes. I thought there was a fire happening at Bramall Lane because all the fans of Sheffield United left. And Arsenal fans couldn't get anywhere. Yeah, West Ham, we cleared East London, we're clearing Sheffield. And next up, Brentford at home will make you leave too.
Our away crowd is like the best on the planet. I absolutely commend them.
You heard them chanting, cheering from minute one. Bargav, great point there with the away fans. You know, they traveled really far, home and away. So shout out to the away fans who go there week in and week out. staying till full time to cheer on this team. A lot of credit to them and people like us watching internationally at different time zones. Credits to everyone. Hi Nippon, thanks for tuning in. Big up Nippon.
Big up Nippon.
On a side note, I did see your comment, Nippon, for Steven's memorial tribute stream. I just want to mention that thanks everyone who tuned in and took part. Bargav, you as well. Thank you for everyone who contributed, who took part, who gave messages of support for Steven's family. If you don't know, Steven was a really close friend of mine, and he passed away due to a rare liver disease condition. We did a stream celebrating his life because it was 1 year since he passed away. And he was a big Arsenal fan, so.
Yeah, big up Nippon, by the way.
Hi, my friend. Hope you're well, Deanie. Hope you're not driving and watching the stream. And Bargav says, big up Nippon. Hi,
can I say something? Nippon, big up Nippon, man. He loved you.
Big up Nippon.
Steven loved you a lot. Put it that way.
Yeah, Steven was really supportive of everyone and constantly encouraging people on their platforms. Bargav, I do want to ask you, our next games are at home. Our next 2 games are at home. And then, Bargav, we don't have a game until Etihad away, which is going to be a tough game. I think Arsenal will take it to them and definitely put up a fight. None of this 5-0 defeat at the Etihad anymore. That Arsenal is long gone. We're a different team now. We're much stronger. We're much more lethal in attack. We're not nervous, and we're not the type of team to let other teams bully us anymore. We're showing we can dominate games. We're showing we know how to close out games, and that's what matters, Bargav. At the end of the day, games like today are where you take the goal difference up against the opponents you're competing. And today's performance is definitely a reflection of that. And like you said, and you worded it perfectly, a collective victory away from home. Nothing to take away for other than the positives of the game today. And match fitness wise, getting Jesus and Thomas Partey on the pitch today, I think that's to prepare them possibly to start the Brentford game. You never know. Or Arteta rests them until Porto at home, because Porto at home is a massive game for Arsenal. We're 1-0 down. Porto have a 1-0 win, and we have to show them we're no pushovers. Arsenal don't have a good record in European knockouts under Mikel Arteta and in general, so I hope we prove them wrong. Bargav, anything else in terms of takeaways from the game today?
No, we're voting towards the game you said. The biggest game of our lives will be Porto.
Yeah,
and
Porto.
Mel, thankfully we have people like Mel. We have a Moss going there. It's a big game.
Yeah,
it's a big game. Do not underestimate that game. That's the biggest game ever.
And I don't know if you saw, Bargav, Porto beat Benfica 5-0 on the weekend. So
that's a gritty team. That's a gritty team.
Bring it on, Porto. We're not underestimating you, but we're
I expect them. No, here's the thing. Arsenal, expect a fight. It's gonna be a scrappy fight.
Yeah, we're not caving in. We're no pushovers, and we'll play till the final whistle. I know if we go, if we get a first goal, it'll be really good for us. If we score first, the Emirates will be rocking. And most importantly, like you spoke about earlier, Bargav, the atmosphere is key to these kind of games.
Exactly.
The fans really play a big part, and I think that's something that's important to mention. I hope the home game fans are on top of it, and
they will be.
Just like away fans are, every minute you're chanting, you're singing and supporting these players, regardless of the squad that Mikel puts out. At the end of the day, they're wearing the colors of Arsenal and they're playing for the team. You support the players and you want them to do well. So I don't have a score prediction yet for the Brentford game. Maliha is going 3-1 win for the Arsenal. Malia, is this for Porto, I'm guessing, or is this for Brentford?
Yeah, I think she's on Porto.
I think she's going Porto as well, because that's what we were just speaking about. Charlie says, FDT, we are cooking Jordan.
Yeah, one thing I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I'll say, like, that is the biggest game I know. That is the biggest game. Yeah, that's the biggest challenge. So, but here's the thing. I love our fans, man. I love our fans. They show up. They will be there.
Yeah, they'll show up.
They'll be there. They'll be there. They'll be there for the team. The question is, like, it's like our team. Like, Melina. Like, what you make of like two things? Partey came on, got minutes. He's a game changer, right? What you make of that?
Even
and hold on.
Game time.
And second part is like Martinelli injury.
That what one was really sad. Like, it looks serious. I think it's something to do with his ankle. I don't want to speculate too much.
Yeah.
Sorry. But I do hope he'll be okay.
Yeah, no one hurts.
I think rest him for Brentford.
Absolutely.
And see if he'll be fit enough to play the Porto game. If he's not fit enough to play the Porto game, that will be disappointing.
But that's where we're at. Like, I mean, I'll put it that way. Like, I mean, that's
a quality player.
Yeah, that's the biggest game. But at the same time, it's like, I love our snipers, man. We have snipers. Finally, we have like quality, right? Like, we have quality that like knows how to like utilize themselves. I feel like we can do it again. I feel like we can. I feel like against Porto, we can do it. The issue is like you got to be up for the fight against Porto.
And against Porto, don't give up. If we were to go a goal
down,
give
up. Yeah, exactly.
Don't give up. I mean, it's a Champions League game.
It's pretty.
I think the Brentford game will be great for us to build momentum going into that Champions League game. Get some confidence. Arsenal now are 1-0 down because of the away result, and we have something to play for. If we won that Porto game, maybe we would have sat back and got too comfortable, perhaps. Well, I guess hindsight is a very is one to talk about, but
yeah, we're ballers. I mean, we have a baller team though.
I don't know if we'll get a Martinelli injury update soon, but if you did see, Arsenal's goal difference is now 45, Man City at 35, and Liverpool at 39. So Arsenal are dominating these games and proving teams that if you give us the opportunity, we will definitely hit it home. And we'll take our chances. We're not scared to take our chances. The Arsenal I used to know were scared to even take a shot on goal. So I'm really glad to see us improve and continue to improve. Whether it's making the right game management decisions. Arteta today didn't even have to make much in-game management decisions. The lineup, don't change something that wasn't broken. Thank you, Malia, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do have a Liverpool fan here, Jordan. Jordan, big up, Jordan. I know you really want to win the Premier League. You want this quadruple, but Jordan, we're still in there for this potential title charge. I say potential so people don't call me deluded. But it's true. We are in and around this whole title charge mark. Mind you, a title is not decided in March. Jordan, we're coming for you. We're neck and neck, and you have to play Manchester City at Anfield. It'll be interesting to see the results of that game. But most importantly, before we're watching other teams play, Bargav, like you said yesterday, Arsenal needed to get the job done. And what did Arsenal do? Signed, sealed, and delivered 6-0 at Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. Brilliant performance by the boys today. And again, Mikel Arteta, 10 out of 10. Game management, decision-making, lineup. And I think the only comment I do have to say, and I echo what Bargav said, Martinelli, get well soon. We hope it's not a serious injury and hope to see you back playing safe and sound again at the Emirates pitch. Jordan Hyman, LFC. Jordan, what were your thoughts? I mean, Jordan messaged me when it was 3-0, and he said, Mel, this might be 10. And Arsenal stopped at 6 goals, Jordan. It would have been great to see double digits, but 6-0 away from home. West Ham dominating games, 5+0, clearing stadiums. Jordan, we emptied Bremel Lane. Sheffield United fans disappeared. We emptied West Ham, and now teams are like, what's next? So, Jordan, what did you think of our performance today?
GG.
Jordan, you don't got anything to say. Are you shocked of the Arsenal result today?
Should be, but
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
This is it. The guys could give 5. Eddie and Katie hat-trick
Eddie,
Yeah.
are being a different team, no doubt. After you guys beat us in February, and
Yes.
the guys being different now, chopping 5 goals, fantastic. 6 goals against West Ham, Declan Rice against former club, and he's back again today with another one. He's an awesome signing for you guys. He's a great midfielder, former West Ham captain. I think the guys this title race is very serious right now. It's down to the wire. We have City coming up on Sunday.
Yeah.
massive.
It's
massive,
definitely neck and neck now, and you know it's not gonna be easy, but I'm happy with the way we've been playing, Jordan. We're showing teams that we can finish them off. We're taking our chances. We're dominating games on the road. Arsenal are a different team away from home, and we have some tough fixtures coming up. So I hope we continue to not only to empty stadiums, but to control games and to come out on top, secure the 3 points. Today, we have a plus 45 goal difference, but most importantly, we have a record where we have beat teams away from home for the first time, 3 times in a row, more than 5-0, which is incredible. And Sheffield United, Chris Wilder, a lot of questions need to be asked with this manager, the team. They had no chance today, Jordan. They had no shots on target, Jordan. It was 0 shots on target to Arsenal 7. Hi, Dylan. Thank you for tuning in on Twitter. I really appreciate it. I'm live on YouTube on my channel, broadcasting on Twitter, on X, if anyone's listening. Really appreciate it. Guys, I've been going on for nearly 40 minutes now, but this has been a really great stream. Jordan, this weekend, Arsenal play Brentford at home, and we're expecting 3 points on the board, even if Paul Tierney's in VAR. I don't care who's in VAR. If Arsenal play well and play their game plan, stick to their game plan, come on, you Gunners. We need the 3 points, and we'll deliver 3 points at home. And with you, Jordan, you have a big game against Manchester City. I'm sure you'll be doing Premier League predictions. I'm looking forward to seeing your upcoming content. This week I won't be live for the Brentford game. I'll be doing short videos hopefully live from the stadium, and giving you guys broadcasting of the lineup before it's out if I know the team news. I'm looking forward to the games. I'm looking forward to cheering the boys on, and I'm really excited to go watch another Champions League game. I can't wait, and I actually have to start packing now because it's really late. Hi, Hungy. He says, I pray to heaven that we won't choke against Porto. Me too. I really hope we turn it around at the Emirates, have every single fan cheering on at the Emirates. And once that first goal goes in by the Arsenal, the Emirates will erupt. I just feel it in my bones. It's not long to go now, but first we have to play Brentford at home. And
Hey, Jordan.
yeah.
Hey, Jordan. Like, let me ask you a question. Like, you have all these like good games coming up. Like, do you feel confident you could make that run like years ago.
Well, City is just the important thing. Haaland has been
Yeah,
scoring up. City
but
is
it's
just
not. It's not the best city.
oh my days. This. For me, especially I'm used to Phil Foden,
Yeah, for
so
fun.
I'm familiar with him. But we're waiting for them, and
Yeah, Pep's gonna like think up like a Kaku.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Like I mean,
yeah, and because Klopp's
he's
going.
coming for
I
you. He's
mean,
coming for
look,
you. But
Darwin Nunes
yo,
scores
Klopp.
in the 98th minute or 99th minute. 8 minutes added time, and look what Darwin does. That's
Yo, but
crazy.
this is the final. This could be like this could be like one of those like final Klopp Pep encounters.
yeah, cause we have to as we start on Sunday coming, we have to kick off the ball very fast because
Yeah,
without
Yo, you gotta bring your A game. You gotta bring your
it's
A
gonna
game.
be a close game,
what
Jordan.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game, man.
it's good to us if we give Kevin space,
I want to see a classic, man. I'll put it that way.
Rodri,
I want to see a classic.
Kevin De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah,
Yo,
Darwin Nunes, your favorite McAllister, Jordan,
Liverpool like
Lucho.
Liverpool Man City was always classics. One mistake makes the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, yeah. We want them to make a mistake. We just want to see them make a mistake.
I
You know
hate the
how it is.
European voodoo we
You
have,
know how that is.
especially.
Like that life is like very like deadly. But
Yeah, because
that is like that was the best fixture for the last decade.
yeah,
So like one final like classic. The people.
Wow, what a result today!
I'm not gonna
Incredible.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I mean, we gotta play. I mean, we already beat you one. We already beat you in the biggest one. Thank you.
done. We done.
Yeah, we beat you at home.
August and August again.
We gotta beat like we gotta face Man City. I feel like we can do it. Like we can do a double this year.
Oh my days.
Well, guys, I am gonna wrap
Yeah,
up the stream. I've
yeah.
been waffling for half an hour, more than
Waffling.
half an hour now. I hope this has been
Hey, we
insightful.
were happy today to like to see everything happen today.
Yeah. And I want to say a massive shout out to Bargav, Tony Claude, Moss
Yeah,
Sports World, Jordan Hyman
yeah,
LFC, Football Daily Talk, um, Jerry from Blue Board Podcast,
yeah.
and everyone who tuned in the chat. I appreciate everyone who's new on my channel or watching on X or Twitter. Thanks for the new subscribers and support. We'll be live from the Emirates this
Next week,
week.
yeah. Congrats,
I
Mel. Like
can't
I
wait.
didn't want to come. I didn't want to come.
I really can't wait. And hopefully, Arsenal continue to go on this winning streak. And the big game is against Porto at home. With that being said, everyone, I am going to wrap up the stream. Thanks, everybody who tuned in and got involved. Before I close out the stream, Bargav, if you want to shout out your socials or any streams, feel free. And Jordan, you can go ahead after.
Yeah, I'm not a social media light. I just like come on here like talk about like sports.
Okay, Bargav, that's fair. You can find Bargav on Tony Claude Gunner channel.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You know what? Like I'll be on like Tony Clog on the TV.
Yeah, shout out to Tony
Best
Claude
channel in the
Gunner
world.
TV.
Yeah.
Really humble guy, really genuine guy, and balanced views on Arsenal. Jordan Hyman LFC on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Jordan, I won't be seeing you on stream because Arsenal already played Liverpool. But Jordan, where can people find your content and check out your channel?
Yeah. Well, guys, despite when Arsenal will not be played, but you normally see me over by Josh Gunner. He's now live doing the reaction, but yes, I'm there. I'm everywhere. So yeah, I'm on Cafe me on Snapchat, Jordan M LFC. I'm on Instagram, Jordan M LFC. And also I'm on YouTube as well, Jordan M LFC. I'm on the road to 2K subscribers, guys. I
Well
just
done.
my first Bundesliga reaction that played yesterday. We go to Shabby Alonso. That one will be surprising me. I want to see you make a shocking win and see Grand Shaka win his first title as born as a Bayer Leverkusen player. Indeed. So yes, guys. So
Yeah, we got
game. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got
Go ahead.
Brentford at home next, and Jordan's team has Man City. May the best
Mhm.
team win. Hopefully, Jordan's team draws for the best. But thanks everyone who tuned in, and those of you who are watching on Twitter or X, please hop on over to my YouTube channel. Check out my other streams and guest appearances before you subscribe, and I really appreciate each and every single one of you. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully one day I'll reach that big milestone. But until then, thanks everyone. I'll be live later in the week, right from hopefully from the Emirates. Thanks everyone, and thanks Bargab and Jordan for joining the stream, for your time. And let me go ahead and run the outro. All right. Adios, everyone. Take care and come on, you Gunners.
Adios.